Come here now, girl.
Hello and welcome to WhatsMap, your one-stop shop for everything workshop. I'm BonBonB and you're very, very welcome. So it's the start of a new week and we have to start with this one. I don't care, I really don't care what any of you have got to say on the matter. There is only this map to start with. It's by a genius. I say that knowing that there are quite a few geniuses. Genii? Definitely not me then, isn't it? So yes, it's by a genius creator, one that you'll be fully aware of. We've done a few of their maps in the past and they are right up there. This map they've made for their own personal enjoyment, so it doesn't matter if you or I don't like it, but I guarantee you that you will like it. That's right, hitting that like button really does support the channel, gets me seen by more people and helps me grow a little bit more every single day, so thank you for your support. Today's map is Banyak Archipelago by Wellington 6012. I won't even start to talk about Wellington's previous maps because we're talking big scores throughout. There's your start square and definitely workable to me indeed. There you have the terrain heights, and again terrain heights look very, very pleasingly playable. Yeah, I agree. And then your resources, lots of offshore oil and lots of onshore everything really. It's a good map for resources. Off to the workshop, what do we need? Well, there is a little bit of subscription. So if you're running potato, you're probably not going to get on too well with this one. We'll be using the Seychelles theme, but right at the bottom here it says regarding LUT, they're using the realistic temperate. Well, the realistic temperate is actually the theme. We've got two themes. So in obviously this is your one-click collection. So in the absence of a recommended theme, I'm going with the realistic 1.2. You could use anything you like really. It's still gonna look really nice. So anyway, that is your one-click collection right there. Replace the realistic 1.5.5 temperate theme with the LUT of your choice. Right, okay. Now, it's an island map with network on it, and the network is live. Okay, but because it doesn't actually obviously connect up at the outside, we're going to just jump straight down into the network and do a little drive around the islands. Now, there are one or two minor issues that I found that I couldn't find when I started recording. So, just have to take my word on it. Again, they are there. It's such a busy map. Honestly, this map has got so much going on with it. And not just in the fact that it's lots of little islands, but loads and loads of trees, loads of intersections, loving the different banking levels on this bridge. Obviously deliberately done and very nice too. Catenaries, oh god, a little bit of catenaries crossing over into the... It's not game changing, it's just a minor detailing error, a detailing flaw. Another one that I found, and like I say, this is the one that I really wanted to show you, but I just couldn't find it again. And that is a roundabout which had a road glitching. It had all been pushed together just a little bit too hard, and the terrain was glitching through the road. There, obviously, we have the toll gates. Now, this is a map with quite a few custom bridges on them. Also, quite a few vanilla bridges. And all of them to the very highest of standards. Right, first up, we have a tunnel here with the two road tunnels and the rail tunnel, which skips out over here. We'll look at the tunnels in a little bit more detail a little bit later on, because there is a lot more to talk about. We're going to be skipping over so much here that normally I would go, oh, look at this. Because honestly, if we do that, this becomes a 3-hour show. We cannot be doing that with this. Well, I'm just going to give you a very brief overview. I'll point out anything that I feel that you need to know. And because this is still a plus 20-minute show today. Plus 20 minutes. And that's with skipping over a lot of stuff. I think aesthetically, like here, this is a potential start location, not the start square. But look at that. Yeah, do you fancy building there? I sure do. So if I do, you possibly do as well. Now as it's looping around this way, we're actually going to loop around and come back on this lovely little intersection here. Nothing wrong with this. In fact, there's nothing wrong with any of them. Wellington 6012 is a genius when it comes to planning out maps, and this one looks great. Now, if you want a tiny little error issue, and we've got a tiny little bit of terrain glitching around the outside of this tunnel. Just a tiny weeny bit of stress. It's not even glitching, it's just a little bit of terrain stress there. And I don't really know, there's an awful lot that could be done to fix that, rather than just putting a little bit less stress on it. And it's just a tough thing to do. And at the end of the day, does it really matter? You could put some trees over it to hide it or something like that. Elevated around about intersection there's just so much going on, and it's such a beautiful map as well. So many ways to play this map, so many ways of attacking it, and so many things I'm just not showing you, like that. And we've got another tunnel there, and again just skipping over things that I would normally spend a lot of time showing you. But I'll say we will come back and look at tunnels a little bit later, because tunnels are a thing on this map. I'll just say that for those of you that have seen the map already, or are maybe the creator. Don't worry, I'm not I'm not unaware. I'm not unaware, Mr. Creator, sir. I'm not unaware. We're just hanging that for the second half of the show. I think you can. I think you think that's fair, because it is clever work. It is very clever work, and another tunnel at that moment. These aren't even like the Icania magic tunnels that are dip in one place and reappear 3 miles away in a different angle, and you can't connect them up. Oh no. Right, anyway, onwards. I'm just skipping around so many. Got all these little roads that we could be following, little national roads here and there, and dirt tracks, and we're just skipping over all of it. I'm just showing you around the entirety of the loop of islands that we have. And it is more of a fantasy map. It doesn't really feel like a true archipelago to me, but that doesn't matter, because it's about gameplay, and it's about how beautiful this map is. It truly is beautiful. There's so many areas of detailing, and I dread to think how many hours of play have been put into here. Like here, we've got one of those custom bridges I promised you. Again, normally we'd ooh and ah and spend ages over looking at that, and look at how much time I spent with it. I spent no time with it. This is a creator that I could show you. We could do a special show just looking at one particular point, and just no. We're just going to skip over all of this, through this hill, out of another tunnel which emerges over here. I nearly lost my way there, and then down here to another intersection. Again, all beautiful work, and skipping right over that as well, because there's just so much. Too much. It's just way too much. My head's hurting. It's lovely. And then down here, we've done our full loop now. Well, we've got down to a castle. We'll have a look at the castle later. That's worth a look, actually. And this is your kind of a start square intersection, for want of a better phrase. And we'll take the bridge over. And this will take us actually into the start square area. Again, custom bridge. Perfectly done. Can't grumble about that at all. And now we're into start square territory. Lots of trees going on here. Covered very well in the description about, well, you just want to clear the trees. It's fine. Just delete them. It's fine. Of course, if you're going to build in these areas, do delete the trees before you build on the area, because they are taking up tree count whether you build over them or not. So there you go. Start square looks like this. And down here we have some assets, because it's time for the asset of the day. Now this one is from Elektrix, and Elektrix, better known for their mods, but now producing some lovely assets too. Road Trees Pack 1 by Elektrix. I like the way that these are being made as well. 3 different heights. I'll put them in batches of 3 so you can see them all as well. And factoids, because factoids. On this day, February the 17th, in 1908, Geronimo, the great Apache leader, died. Late in his life, he joined the Dutch Reformed Church, but was thrown out for gambling. Damned right. His real name was not Geronimo, but, and I apologise for the pronunciation here, it was Goyathle, go with that, which literally means one who yawns. he probably found not gambling tiresome. Oh, bless him. So Geronimo died today in 1908. And Elektrix trees, road pack trees, pack 1. Look at that. Lovely. More great trees. What can I say? And that was today's asset of the day. Now let's have a look at the rail. And this is how you do an abandoned factory and abandoned rail line. It knocks socks off of what I was doing with Merrick Stowe, what, 2-3 years ago? I can't remember when I made it now. Look at this. We love the pipes coming out the side of it, like the way it's all patched together, the way it's overgrown, all the trees just oh, it's amazing. Love the rail lines going into the factory as well, these 2 lines. We're going to go both ways as well. We're going to go this way first of all, because this way is well worth having a look. We've got the broken, abandoned bridge there, and we haven't even shown you how it's put together. There's no point. Work it out yourself. In fact, subscribe to this map and dissect it. Okay? Just subscribe and dissect. Look at the rail here, how it just sort of like, it's dead and it's been built over. That is such great attention to detail. Very simply done as well. Then we have an old level crossing going on there. There's no level crossing. It's just done with anarchy. Look at the way the rail runs through the tarmac as well. That feels so real as well. A little bit of missing rail there. That's fine. Very tidily done again. And again, the rail running through the old tarmac there. Tidy. And then it's just tidy, tidy, tidy. So yeah, that's the abandoned rail on this side. We're going to look the other way as well, because we've got some different features the opposite direction. I mean, who doesn't want more different features, eh? Over here, again, we have a bridge going on there. That's not the last of the broken bridges. Oh no. I like this. This is the old, like a toll path kind of thing, where you can just walk along the old route of the rail. But you can't walk over this, because that bridge has just kind of had it. It's just kind of had it. Very nice, tidy, clean detailing going on there. And then the lines merge in together here, and you may notice the catenary issues again there. A minor issue, but I'm just going to make it as I'm just going to call it an issue because, you know, there's not really much wrong with this map. So if you can find anything that you can grumble about, just do it, BonBonB. Make a show of it. Again, there's not really nothing to complain about with the rail. In fact, do you know what? I think we'll just shortcut and ignore most of it, because it's just like the roads. It's just perfect. It goes all the way around the map. Doesn't go to the edge of the map. So there we are. Time for an intermission. We'll come back for the shipping and a big spoiler.
Are you having trouble keeping roundabouts around when you connect other roads? Do you wonder how on earth do other people manage this? Then you need BonBonB's Guide to Perfect Roundabouts. Click the information button now.
And so back to Banyak Archipelago by Wellington 6012. And the shipping routes. Now there are two, you can see there, run side by side. But they go opposite sides of the islands and loop around separately. So I'm just going to show you this loop around, but you may notice some spoilers underground. Yeah, we will get to those. We're getting to those, don't worry. They are coming. For now, let's just look at the shipping route. Now I'm going to point out a little bit of it. First of all, the lifting bridge, which is too low to go under, but nothing really is going on down that way. You can always get rid of it. It's fine. Over here, though, we do have some cross-country shipping. It won't be a problem, though, as bizarre as it sounds, because down in this neck of the woods, if you want to put down a dock, you can't. It doesn't actually detect it as shoreline. So, based on that, honestly, there's going to be no problem at all with that cross-country shipping route. It is still a mistake, but it's not really going to affect anything. Water flow. Anyway, water flow down in the start square. We do have this water flow running through the start square. Plenty of it. But if you have a look, we actually have some pipes already in the start square, already underground. So if you want to place your own, you can. But where are those pipes living? Where are we drawing from? What's going on? Well, have a look at our factory. There's your little secret. It's all going on under there. So what we're going to do is just use move it, I feel. Move it. Don't shut the window down. Move them out of the way and have a look at what's going on underneath those factories. That is very tiny indeed. And yeah, lots of credibility going on there. Very nice indeed. Wellington 6012, very nice indeed. Now the thing is, with the rest of the map, I don't really know where to start. So I know, let's start with this underground tunnel network that you may have noticed. This is to allow traffic to come in from the outside of the map. I'm trying to show you, there you go. Get yourself sorted, BonBon. From the outside of the map and through the map, so you don't have to rely on shipping. This all does connect up with your road network, but where does it connect up with your road network? And the answer is in those little tunnels. I promised you there was little things going on underground, and there we go. Each one of those underground segments is connected up to the outside of the map, so your traffic can come in unnoticed and just merge in with the existing traffic. Look at the underground on that. That is amazing. That on its own is amazing. Okay, so yes, what we have going on basically is an amazing underground tunnel network. The roundabout in the middle, you may notice a couple of disconnected sections going on, one here and one on the opposite side, and that is to prevent traffic from going all the way through and ignoring your map. If you're happy for that to happen, then just invert those using the upgrade tool, and the traffic will run fine through there. But what we're doing at the moment is we're just forcing the traffic onto the map so it's got a little bit of life. Now there's so many areas like this marshy area. I don't know where to start. I just don't know where to start. This marshy area is just one. There is so, I mean, we could spend the rest of the day investigating little areas. I'm just going to pull back, see if I can remember certain things. Oh, over here, this little island over. This is kind of a BonBon island. Unfortunately, I want to be alone, okay, on my BonBon island. And I feel that I would have company. I feel there's already somebody here. So, BonBon Island, it is not. That ship seems to have had it just a little bit. Yes, so a neat little thing there, and a little bit of distress going on. Yeah, nobody's coming to help you, my friend. Nobody. We have an essential lighthouse. Ooh, it's an essential lighthouse. Ah, lovely. Lovely, lovely, lovely. But we're going to skip over that one. We do have over here, little island over here as well. We're just skipping around the outside of the map here. Lovely little island over here. Just there's some great shapes, great coves, and you could do all sorts with this, couldn't you? Now I'm looking for a very specific island now. One of the hallmarks on Wellington 6012's map are the dinosaur footprints. There we go. When I say the dinosaurs, it's a giant. You remember it, don't you? Was it Ossenschau, wasn't it? Ossenschau Island. Yes. Little nod to that in all of their maps, and there was the footprints on that one. I remember to find that one this time. I think we're done now. I think we're done. Oh, we haven't looked at the castle. Let's have a look at the castle, because this is amazing as well. I mean, seriously, there's nothing that is not amazing about this. We come up here and look at this. This is first time we've seen this. Look at the way that the bridge has been used into the vanilla walls. Look at that. Never seen before in a map reviewed on WhatsMap. That technique. As for the castle, it's amazing. It's amazing. Completely overgrown. I'm loving the whole of that. That's been worked so well. Amazing work. I think you agree. If you don't agree, then now's your chance to tell me. Is this a 1-star map? Is it a 5-star map? Is it somewhere in between? Your vote really does count. We use it at the end of the month for the Viewer's Choice Top 10. Will this be one of the top 10 maps of the month or the year? Only you can decide. What do I think? I think it has to be at least in the top 3, if not higher, this month. It's got to be. It's got to be, surely. Aesthetically, it's ugly. It's the ugliest. No, it's not. It's just not. It's beautiful. I cannot see what more Wellington 6012 could have done to improve on this. Possibly by maybe giving us a defined look, but I think it works perfectly fine with the one that we're using, the generic one. We're going 5 stars for aesthetics. For detailing, well, it's good enough to be 5 stars, isn't it? I will grumble about the catenaries, and I have found those glitchy, well, a glitchy roundabout. And there's probably 1 or 2 other things I've probably missed as well, because it's such a busy map. But I can't give perfection, but I can give blinking high 4. High 4 for detail. And then for gameplay potential, yeah, it's set up to play, isn't it? You just get up and go and have an amazing time. I cannot see any issues with it. You don't need any DLC or anything, although it is recommended. It's 5 stars for gameplay. Banyak Archipelago by Wellington 6012. I'm proud to award it, without question, the BonBonB seal of approval. That is freaking lovely. Freaking lovely. Isn't it great to be in such a community where we have so many talented creators who've got so many different styles and techniques, and yeah, just blown away. Well done to everybody. Absolutely everybody. Thank you very much for watching, for commenting, for liking, and for subscribing, for joining me for another trip and start of another new week of maps. Tonight, yes, tonight, BonBonB 2, don't miss it. A little bit of Project Cars 2. I'll see you then.